Hello and welcome to the cheapest way you will see this done without skips. Here is my upgrades. Engine, drivetrain, and body are at 3. Everything else is at 1. I had regrets after I did this the last time, so I'm doing this again. Now, this changed everything and made this race very difficult because I've made my car faster and looser. And Suzuka is a very technical track. And so I had to change everything: braking points, acceleration points, race line. We're going to skip about 10 seconds of footage here because I just sit there for 10 seconds letting them get a massive lead. And first time around, I take it far to the left. By the way, a link to the whole series will be at the end. This is just the hardest races. See the sign there on the left, or the overhead thing there? I'm braking before it. And ooh, I didn't mean to go fully off track there. Like 2 tires off track. I didn't want to do that because that just wrecked my braking distance. So this is sketchy. I might have to make up some time somewhere on this lap. This took me quite a few attempts because, like I said, I had to totally change how I'm doing a lap here. And yes, guys, it's still going in my head. I want to say Suzuka, and it's just going to be stuck in me from now on, and I'm going to question myself. Oh man, I lost more time there. Okay, so I'm driving it in deeper here. Scrub a bit, and hopefully that's going to be good. Let's see. I'm about a half second short. I'm going to make up about a half second yet. So if I can drive it super clean, that will happen naturally. I'm braking here a little bit earlier. And let's see if I can do this right. So I want to see my split time. I want to see really low 101. Okay, that's not bad. Here I'm braking even earlier, but I still think I'm going to have to scrub some time. So I'm going to drive it in a bit deep and then slide my way into the last chicane here. I don't really want to go off track much. That was pretty sweet, actually. That wasn't bad at all. Oh, but I'm going to be super close. This is going to be like 2 tenths to spare, I think. Let's just see what happens at the line here. Okay, well, yeah, 2.5 tenths roughly. 2.57 if I'm going to be exact. There you go. Okay, so now I've just got to do it twice, which, yeah, so much easier said than done. It's not easy to do this twice. It's not easy to do this once. But look at this. Like, I'm kind of sloppy because, like I said, it's just different. Also, I'm on a different phone. My main video, I was using my iPhone 15 Pro Max. This is on an iPhone 13 Pro, so it's smaller, and that led to some troubles right there. You really can't have 2 accounts on one phone anymore. That's really dangerous. Ooh, that was horrible. Oh, but I was doing better, so I'm actually okay. If you have 2 accounts on one phone, you will risk having them merge, and one of them will get wrecked. And Fire Monkeys or Slingshot Studios won't necessarily be able to help you. So don't do that. I had that happen. I lost my new account. This is months ago, and I had to start over again. And they warned me before I did it that that could happen, and I did it anyway. And oh well, there you go. Okay, so again, I'm going to drive it a little deep, scrub a little bit of speed. That actually was pretty slick. Okay, I want to see that. It said 117 when I was starting that last run. That's what I want to see. This will be better. 25, 26, not much better, but it'll show me my fastest run. Oh, I was a tiny bit better. All right. This one was easier. This one was really difficult with just the grip related, like I had tires and wheels, which gives me acceleration, but also grip. So that made this one harder. So this time around, it won't be as difficult, but I still have to pass a certain amount of bots. And there's quite a lot of off-track allowed, so I'm probably going to spend it. So the first braking point, the first speed run here, this is easy. You got lots of track left over, I find. See there, I've already hit the target speed. I didn't bother switching to miles per hour this time around because I didn't need to. Soap tail back there. One of the harder things about this event was every time you retry a race, bots are getting in different cars. So sometimes it's just up to what car did the bots get into. Not so much in these races, but at Daytona, that became an issue. So sometimes you do it perfectly, but you just can't catch them because you got slow cars first and fast cars towards the end. So This is the corner I want to be careful on. I think it's third place I have to be in, if I remember correctly. So that will happen very easily here. Get by this FXXK Evo. Come on, man. Thank you. And then you really need to set up the speed run. Oh, nuts. Exactly where I don't want to encounter a bot. Okay. I want to be on the outside lane. Oh, actually, that was perfect. He cut out of my way. So check it out. I'm staying out here for a while. I might do a little bit of off track just to be safe. Oh, I didn't that time. Pretty cool. If you're noticing my voice, yes, it is worse. I'm on stuff, so I should be getting better, but my voice is worse. My throat's getting worse, so this isn't going to be a very long video, but I worked really hard to get this for you guys because I thought there's got to be a cheaper way. So if you haven't finished yet, you have this as an option, but it's crazy hard. Like race 5.4, you know that's what we're going to be looking at. That is crazy difficult. And a tiny bit of luck is needed for that one. Most of the time the bots cooperate, not every time. But hitting the target speed 3 times at the line is just crazy. Because every lap you've got to do a wall grind, and if you don't do it just right, you will get damaged. And then there's no way to hit speed at the next lap, which I had happen so many times. And I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, so you really got to get on the throttle early here and maximize the track. I could have been on the throttle earlier, I can tell that, but let's just see here. Speed's building much better. Oh yeah, look at that. That's crazy good. Look at this. I've got lots of off track left. I'm in first place, which was not needed. So that's cool. I'm not going to give anything back. Forget it. I'm just going to go finish this thing. Finish it. And then let's get to, well, we're going to do one more race. I'll show you one more race here that was a bit tricky. This, the average speed one, again, it's kind of a give and take. Yeah, I'm way faster. And we've got these long speed runs, but there's a problem. I'm way faster with less grip, which means I'm going to have to get on the brakes even earlier and then manage my way without a lot of sloppiness. So right now you're thinking it looks really easy, but you know, we haven't got to the difficult part yet. And then I'm going to keep it really low for this one. And they're driving in formation, so he'll stay up there. But the next 2 laps, they won't be driving in formation. So they're going to be getting all up in my business. And, oh well. So I'm going to use wall braking. So here's the thing. That right there, that slight tap might have been too much. But if your front of your car catches the corner of that wall, forget it. It's really interesting. Without a cracked windshield, with no scraped paint, I've had a loss of performance. So it's kind of interesting. It's a delicate car. Well, mind you, you hit a wall going 300. What do you expect? So it's gonna do something. Oh, average speed was about, yeah. Really power through this. I think it'll rebuild here. I got to get to what, 282 or 283 approximately. I know it's a decimal place, but let's just see. It's into the 280s. Come on, build, baby, build. So watch on the, I think it's Sunoco? Sunoco. Sunoco. Duh, Sunoco. This second Sunoco sign is my braking marker with these upgrades. In fact, right before I hit that sign is my braking marker. Okay, so I rebuilt speed, no problem. I'm still going to do the wall braking thing because, yeah. So there we go, nice. This car slows down really fast when you hug it sideways. Oh, that's unexpected. 2 guys right there. Like, I've still got to get into 5th place, do I not? Pretty sure. So I did this stage a couple of times, and the bots just weren't cooperating. So then I had to keep retrying. Because as you can see, like, I'm driving this thing in deep too. Oh, I lost my average speed. Not as bad, though. I mean, I really got to catch this guy. And there's not enough off-track allowance that you can blast the bus stop. Oh, there was a second bot in the distance. So Cohen might get hung up on that second bot. Hopefully, because this is not good. And I can't drive it in deep. So, come on, let's go, let's go. He's not going to get hung up. I got to get him. It's a Gamera. I gotcha. Sweet. Now I can go up high if I want to build more average speed. I'm a little bit concerned. There we go. Okay, so it's 281.8 or something like that. Okay, now let's get on to the pinnacle of craziness. Definitely a lot harder this way. I did try this with engine, drivetrain, and exhaust. And interestingly enough, there's a decimal place we don't see. It looks the same on screen, but the PR value was a 10th higher. So it's a little bit faster. But this is crazy. So braking just after that overhead thing on just this lap. And then check it out, guys. This is nuts. I'm driving pretty high. Like, look at this. Like, I'm sometimes staying above the dotted line. The secret to this is you've got to be driving on flat across the start-finish line. But don't go down too early. Go down now. There, on flat, grind. Don't tap that. There we go. Now, I got to do that 2 more times and overtake 2 bots. So, I find driving it deep here is not good for me. It's not beneficial. But driving in the next corner deep and hucking it sideways is. So, you're going to see me do that. Driving it very deep. Much deeper than I have to. And then, oh, nuts. That's not very beneficial. Okay, I've got to do this one more time. Then take it really high so you can get on the throttle early here. That's good. Okay, and like I said, the Sunoco sign, the second Sunoco sign, I'm braking right when I'm lined up with it. Right at the start of that second Sunoco sign. Goes by fast, 1, 2. I'm going to try to get to the far right, but don't tap the wall. Onto the throttle very early, as you can see. And then you got to maximize this track. So again, I'm driving it pretty high. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to lower my sensitivity a tiny bit more. Oh, this is going to be tight. So I don't drive down until it starts to go. Then get down there. Oh, guys. Razor close. You notice it just barely hit 432? Because it's like 431.6, I think. I don't remember. Okay, and I still have 2 more cars I've got to overtake. So that's crazy. He's not too difficult. Oh, good. I think that's one of the slower Porsches. He'll let me go. Am I correct on this? Yes. Oh, and there's another guy. That's not a Porsche. That's a Pagani. Yes, I kept on mixing it up with the LaFerrari. I'm so sorry. I got it straight. But this is and there's the first place guy. You know what? I don't want this. But if I slow down, it's going to throw off my rhythm. I can't do it. So this is nuts. Oh, nuts. And I'm tagging the wall. Oh, crap. I don't have a braking marker. I don't have anything. I just got to go for it. And hopefully this works. So is that a Bugatti? Okay, I'm not going to catch Slipstream. Oh my goodness, am I going to win this race? This is going to be so tech. Oh, this is so scary. This is so scary. Okay, now I got to swoop down at just the right moment. There you go, guys. There you go. And I'll show it to you again. I won't even edit this. So this is crazy that I pulled it off. I'm doing this in my second account. I've kind of decimated my currency. Maybe I'll get that back. But anyhow, here's the upgrades again. As you can see, it's 3331111. So please like and subscribe. It's possible, but it's really difficult. All assists were off, definitely. Tilt B controls had my sensitivity on 1. Bye-bye.